Good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely Easter wherever you are. Sorry about the delay. Just a couple of technical issues here, trying to get this thing all up and running. I hope you're going to join me for the next hour or so, and I hope you're going to enjoy the show. Starting off with a song called Past the Point of Rescue. Last night I dreamed of you back, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by, even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear are your songs haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, you see. Distractions I've been using. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. And I do. I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. It's no word from you at all, the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I swore I'd never fall like this again. Fools like me never will fall to my knees again. Can't close the doors, unlikelihood. Things might be just as good. Always believe it will. Just let your lips invite me. Tell me that you think it might be. No, you don't, but I do. And I do. I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. It's no word from you at all, the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. And I do. I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. It's no word from you at all, the best that you can do. Never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. No, you don't, but I do. No, you don't, but I do. Folks, battery dead. So we'll just go back to the wires again, okay? Here's a song this time. A couple of songs
by the great Glenn Campbell. See if you like some of these.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway. For hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow in the rain. There's been a load of compromise on the road to my horizon, but I'm going to be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, just like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Well, it's me, an old man running down the road with a heavy load from the seats he sold. If you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine a light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness and then you overlook the blindness on a narrow-minded people, on a narrow-minded street. Well, it's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's not knowing I'm not cursing by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried upon some line. That you move in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, that keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on the fires now to find me. And something that somebody said because they think we fit together walking. It's not knowing that the world will not be trouncing off to give it as I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. That you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Couple of old songs by the great Glenn Campbell from way back. Sorry about that little hiccup there, folks, but I was out here rehearsing for 3 hours last night, and it took about 3 hours to get it all going today, and the batteries died on my wireless microphone. So we just go back to the old reliables, stick a wire on it, and away you go again. Here's a song this time. I'm going to do a few requests after this one. Here's a song by the Cars. Here's a song called Drive. too late. Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you fall? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Who's gonna plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna hold you down when you shake? Who's gonna come around when you break? You know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? You know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
An old song chorus from way back. That probably remind us of Live Aid. That was a song by a band called The Cars, and that was a song called Drive. I want to say hello to Marie Halley. She's wishing myself, Caroline, and to Keane a very happy Easter. Thank you so much, Marie. And will I say hello to John and Liz Halley in Marl Hill and Tom Halley at the race course. Will, of course, Siobhan Halsey. Thanks for telling me, Siobhan. Yeah, I knew it straight away because I've got a little thing listening here. And I knew straight away that the microphone was gone. My own fault, totally should have put in new batteries. But thanks for telling me anyway, Siobhan. And I'm glad to hear that's working perfect again. And there's another Siobhan inside in Clonmel. That's our good friend Siobhan Hewitt, who says she's receiving it loud and clear inside in the mountain road in Clonmel. Especially for yourself, Siobhan, since it's Easter. And I know you're a big Rod Stewart fan. So here's a version that Rod did of an old Irish song, Grace. As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about these past few weeks, how they tell us we have failed. From our school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty. But all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Take me out at dawn and guide me down. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know, my love, it's hard for you to ever understand the love I have for these brave men, my love for this dear land. But when Porrig called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. With him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn, as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you. So I'll write some words upon the wall, so everyone will know I love so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. No, there won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Especially for Siobhan Hewitt inside in Clonmel there. Siobhan, a huge Rod Stewart fan, and Rod did a fantastic version of that song a couple of years ago. Of course, that was an Irish song called Grace, especially for the day that's in it. I want to say hello to John Halley. John wants to say hello. He wants to wish Marie and Tom a great Easter, and that's especially from Liz and John Halley. Lena Ryan is there this evening, and she's enjoying a beautiful Easter Sunday. Absolutely, Lena, and thank you so much for coming along. And over in the UK, my great friend, Sandy Morrissey, she's also known as Mickey, and Sandy is here this evening, and she's listening to it on a wonderful day all the way over in the UK. Sandy, thanks a million. I hope the sound is okay this week. It's been giving us a lot of trouble in the last couple of weeks. This next song, folks, was written by Phil Coulter, and it's a song that I've always enjoyed because it was one of the first songs that I learned many years ago when I used to be brought off to sessions with a great lady below in Ballymac, Nora Hogan, and Joe Mulcahy, God rest him. And they used to bring me off to all these places. And I remember one night there was a certain Fran Curry came along and he played the piano down in Melodies in Ballymac. But great times. And I remember Nora showed me the chords on this song, and it's one of my favorites of all time. And it's a song called "The Town I Loved So Well." I hope you enjoy it. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the gasworks wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fence. Those were happy days in so many ways, in the town that I loved so well. In the early morning, the short factory horn calls women from the cricket, the moor and the barn, while the man on the dole played the mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. But when times got rough, there was just about enough, and we saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride for the town that I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like the language that we could all understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, and they played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. There I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town that I loved so well. But when I returned, how my eyes they were burnt to see how a city could be brought to its knees by the armoured cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by an old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, my God, what have they done to the town that I loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they still carry on but their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are all set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright brand new day, for the town that I loved so well. And that was, of course, an old song from Derry City. That was a song called The Town I Love So Well. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's liven it up a small little bit. Here's an old song by the Searchers from way back. Well, I can feel a new expression on my face, and I can feel a glowing sensation taking place, and I can hear the lovely guitars playing tunes every time that you walk in the room. I close my eyes for a second and pretend it's me you want. Meanwhile, I try to act so nonchalant. I see a summer night with a magic moon. Every time that you walk in the room, maybe it's a dream come true, walking right alongside of you. Wish I could tell you how much I care, but I only have the nerve to stare. I can feel that something pounding in my brain every time that someone speaks your name. Trumpet sound and I hear thunder boom every time that you, every time that you, every time that you walk in the room. Of course, an old song by the Searchers from way back, song called Every Time You Walk in the Room. I want to say hello to Hughie O'Donnell, who's after coming along. I want to say hello to Matty Murphy. Thanks a million for coming along, Matty. I hope you're all well above there in Drangan. Matty's a big Bruce Springsteen fan, so we'll get a couple of Bruce Springsteen songs put in a little bit later on. I also want to welcome along to Delia Pinto, who's here this evening, and to Breda O'Connor. Two ladies who love their dancing and love going out, listening to the bands, and God knows, on an Easter Sunday night and even Easter Monday, God knows where you'll be heading this weekend, ladies. But don't worry, those days will come again. In the meantime, especially for yourselves, Here's a song called Dance All Night. Monday morning, I feel so bad. My legs are tired and weak. Tuesday morning, I've got the blues. I'm so hoarse I could hardly speak. Then Wednesday morning, drank some more. Thursday bores me too. And Friday night, well, I feel alright, 'cause now I'm gonna boogie with you. And everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. Move on one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. Move on one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Dance along all night long, all I really want is you. Let the guitar man on the bandstand boogie boogie all night through. And I'm too sexy for my own good, I'm too good to be true. I could dance the mambo, and now I'm gonna boogie with you. And everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. Move on one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. Move on one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Monday morning, I feel so bad, my legs are tired and weak. Tuesday morning, I've got the blues, I'm so hoarse I could hardly speak. Wednesday morning, I drank some more. Thursday bores me too. 'Cause Friday night I feel alright, 'cause now I'm gonna boogie with you. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. We're going one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. We're going one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. We're one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. Everybody turn to the left, everybody turn to the right. We're one step forward and one step back, and we're gonna dance all night. An old song that was actually made famous by a man from up the Midlands a year or two ago, a man called Michael English. I'm sure that Delia and Breda have heard of him. I want to say hello to Bernie Flynn Doyle, who's here as well, or Bear Flynn Doyle, sorry, I got your name wrong for a second, who has had to come along this evening. No stranger to the dance floor either, so Bear, I hope you and your family are keeping well. Here's a song this time by a man called Keith Whitley. Here's a song called Don't Close Your Eyes. I know you loved me a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, let your memories die. When you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's on your mind. But I keep hoping someday that you see the light. Let me be tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Just pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you find more love than you'll ever know. Don't hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Just pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, don't close your eyes. And that was a song, of course, by the great Keith Whitley from way back, and that was a song called Don't Close Your Eyes. Somebody said that the weather is supposed to change from tomorrow on, folks, so make the best of it, because this time tomorrow we'll probably be saying, have you seen the rain? Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so to say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, falling down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and day before, rain is cold, sun is hot. I know, been that way for all my time. On the story goes, through the curve, fast and slow. I know, it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen
wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Coming down on a sunny day. That was a song called "Have You Ever Seen the Rain?" I was laughing at some of the comments here, folks, from my own little sister, Callie. She was a bit late coming. We thought, okay, Callie, we were only killing time until you got here, and she's not going walking today because she's too busy eating rubbish. Yeah, that would be you, Callie. And I want to say hello to Helen Gyrey as well, and I want to say hello to Breda Cahill. Fantastic ladies for supporting all of us. I see Helen supported Mad Mike last night. 3 hours he did, DJ Mad Mike did last night, folks, online. Absolutely fantastic. And a very, very good friend of mine below in Cappoquin, that was Eileen Hallisey, who was on as well on Friday night. So fair play to all the people who are getting up, doing their best to help people through this lockdown. This next song I'm going to do is something that I just recorded here in the garage on Monday or Tuesday night. I was out here practicing a bit late, and I was surprised with the reaction I got. It's a song from 1992 from a little-known album that Bruce Springsteen recorded. It's an album called Human Touch, and it's a song called "I Wish I Were Blind." Here's my version of it. I hope you like it. I love to see on the strand. I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. I love to see your hair shining along the summer's light. I love to watch the stars fill the sky on the summer night. The music plays, you take his hand, I'll watch how you touch it as you start to dance. I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. We struggle here, but all our love's in vain. Oh, these eyes that once filled me with your beauty now fill me with pain. And the light that once entered here is banished from me. Oh, and this darkness is all, baby, that my heart sees. And though the world is filled with the grace and beauty of God's hand, oh, I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. We struggle here, but all our love's in vain. Oh, these eyes that once filled me with your beauty now fill me with pain. And the light that once entered here is banished from me. Oh, and this darkness is all, baby, that my heart sees. And though the world is filled with the grace and beauty of God's hand, oh, I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. Oh,
I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. That was my first time playing it live, folks. That was a song chorused by Bruce Springsteen from 1992, and that was a song called I Wish I Were Blind. Here's a song that I tried to record myself with mixed results during the week. It's a song called Four Strong Winds. More famously known, it was recorded by Neil Young, among others. Any Neil Young fans out there? Here's a song called Four Strong Winds. I think I'll go out to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I could go working for. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through this 100 times before. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies, and if things are looking good, you could beat me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it will be winter, not too much for you to do, and the wind can sure blow cold way out there. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. A song chorus by the great Canadian singer Neil Young. That was a song called Four Strong Winds. I have to say hello to Oh, I'm after missing it there. I want to say hello to Fiona Smith, who's after coming along, and I also want to say hello to Brendan Kearns, just out the road, who's after dropping by. But I got a request there to do, folks, and it's for a young girl who is celebrating a birthday today, so we have to find it. It's here on the computer somewhere. I know it is. Excuse me, I'm a little bit hopeless with these things. They say men can't multitask, but that's why, you see, like, we're trying to do all this stuff here this evening. I want to say hello to Michaela, who is 9 years old, will we? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michaela. Happy birthday to you. That came in from Breda Cahill, and especially for Michaela, who's the big 9 years of age. Now we're going to do a couple of songs from back in the 70s. You might like to sing along with some of these, or if you want to have a dance or whatever it is. Starting off with this thing. I'm going home, I've done my time. Well, I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letters telling you I'd soon be free, then you know just what to do. If you still want me, if you still want me, oh, tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I won't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, well, I'll sit on the bus, forget about us, and put the blame on me. If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, though it hurts to go away, it's impossible to stay. But there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you, you know. I'll be thinking of you in most everything I do. Now the time is moving on, and I really should be gone, but you keep me hanging on for one more time. I love you all the while. With your cute little way, won't you promise that you'll save your kisses for me? Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. So long, honey, so long. You walk out the door, and you'll soon be back for more. Some girls will, some girls won't. Some girls need a lot of loving and some girls don't. I know I've got the feel of it, I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. But here I am in front of you, not really knowing what to do. My heart is feeling something new. Nervously I turn away from you. I see those looks you're sending me. Ain't this the way it's meant to be? There's nothing left to talk about. Oh, how I wish we'd work it out. Some girls will, some girls won't. Some girls need a lot of loving and some girls don't. Well, I know I've got the feel of her, I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. Some say they will and some girls lie. Some say they will and some girls lie. Couple of those songs from way back in the 70s, and they were especially for Michaela. She's a bit young, I think, to know a lot of those. This time, I'm going to do a song by the Eagles. There's a lot of Eagles fans out there. People always asking me if I'll do something by the Eagles. I'll probably get into trouble with FaceTube or something for doing this because, you know, copyright and all that nonsense. Here's a song anyway called, I forgot the name of it. There's a new kid in town. I hope you like it. There's talk on the street, it sounds so familiar. Great expectations, everybody's watching you. People you meet, they all seem to know you. Even your old friends treat you like you're someone new. Johnny come lately, the new kid in town. Everybody loves you, so don't let him down. You look in her eyes, the music begins to play. Hopeless romantics, here we go again. But after a while, you look in the other way. It's those restless hearts that never met. Oh, Johnny come lately, the new kid in town. Will she still love you when you're not around? There's so many things you should have told her, but night after night you're willing to hold her, just hold her, tears on your shoulders. Let's talk on the street, is there to remind you. Doesn't really matter which side you're on. You're walking away, but they're talking behind you. They will never forget you till somebody new comes along. Where have you been lately? The new kid in town. Everybody loves you, don't they? And you're still around, and you're still around. There's a new kid in town. Just another new kid in town. Everybody's talking about a new town. Everybody's talking about a new town. There's a new kid in 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 town. People started walking. There's a 1970s by a band called the Eagles. I'm sure you've heard of them. And that was a song called There's a New Kid in Town. I want to say hello to Pascal Dwyer, who's here this evening. Pascal had a birthday during the week. Pascal, happy birthday to you. And I hope that Colette and all the family out there in the Priest Road are keeping well. I want to say hello to Breda Hennessy. She's out in the yard and the birds are tweeting back. I'm glad somebody is. Breda, thank you very much indeed. And she's saying that she was a little bit late. Will you give away, for God's sake, Breda? Better late than never. We were only killing time till you got here anyway. This I'm going to do a song. It's a song, one of my own favourites of all the songs I'm doing in this thing. It's a song called Life is a River. And I hope you like it. I went out walking on a fine summer day through the hills and the valleys. I'd soon lost my way till I came to an old man lying down by his tree, gazing into the water like he was lost in a dream. In his hand was a picture he clung to for life, his eyes filled with tears as he tried not to cry. He looked to the heavens and started to pray. In the quiet countryside, I could hear the man say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it'll take me, the Lord only knows. I'll miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, and I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. He said, now young man, you're a stranger to me. Could I offer you kindly for your company? Today I am thinking of a time long ago, and I need to tell someone of a girl I love so. It's far too years to take since Rose took my hand, and proudly I live life. Her husband, her man, 'twas only last week's sun God took her away. As I held her softly, these words she did say, life is a river, I'll go with the flow, and where it will take me, the Lord only knows. I'll miss you, sweetheart, your kindness and love, but I know one day we'll sail away on God's ocean above. And with that the old man wished me on my way, and proudly I live life, and I live for the day. I look at the river, starting out on its life. It's there I feel close to my beautiful wife. And that was a song, of course, called Life is a River. Michelle. I'm driving the board to sing. They're singing back at me below in Ardfinnan. Good to hear it, Breda. Also, Michelle is here this evening. She's looking for a couple of Beatles tunes. We'll do that for you before we finish up. Michelle, especially for her better half, Ronan. Helen, as always. Helen, I say, a little bit biased. But anyway, I was saying it's great music. So thank you very much, Helen. You're a fantastic woman to come along, supporting all of us who are doing this thing online. As I keep saying, hopefully we won't be doing it for long more. Here's a few songs this time that you might know the words to. A few songs by Neil Diamond. Why don't you sing along, clap your hands, and enjoy them. Talks. It don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. Long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. Hey, honey, sweet, it ain't nothing next to Baby Street. If you pardon me, I'd like to say we'll be okay forever blue jeans. Baby tonight, by the fire on the low you lie. Nothing around but the sound of my heart in your side. It don't sing and dance and it don't walk. Long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. And heart is sweet, it ain't nothing next to Baby Street. If you pardon me, I'd like to say okay for every blue jeans. Well, Crack and Rosie, get on board. We're going to ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. And Lord, don't you know, any time with a poor man's lady hitching on the twilight train, ain't nothing here that I cannot take along. Maybe this song to sing when I want. No need to say please with no man, we're happy to. Ooh, I love the rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me would go in style. I grab and rose your snowboard woman. You make me sing like a guitar humming. And on me, girl, the star keeps rolling on. So play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. What a beautiful noise coming up from the street. It's got a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. And it's a beautiful noise coming up everywhere. Just like a clickety-clack of a train on a track. It's got a rhythm to spare. And it's a beautiful noise. It's the song that I love. And it makes me sweat, just like a hat in a club. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. where it began. I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed that you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Couple of those songs, of course, there by the great Neil Diamond. I've had a request there from Michelle to do something by the Beatles. I'm going to do a song by one Beatle in particular, the absolutely wonderful John Lennon, one of the greatest people, in my opinion, that ever walked this earth. Here's a song called Imagine, especially for Michelle and Ronan. Hope you enjoy it. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No greed nor hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. That was especially for Michelle and for Ronan. They look for something but the Beatles. As it is one by John Lennon. I'm going to start closing it down, folks, because I'd say the battery on my camera won't last long more. I think it's about an hour and a half. They do, and it's an hour and 20 minutes done on it. So I'm going to finish up with a couple of songs, I suppose, for the weekend that's in it for Easter. Here's a song called Home to Donegal. Oh, the lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar faces come into view. I've seen my home now. Soon I'll see you. We'll talk of the old folks, how they're getting on. Treat them to late nights, sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and of life in the town. There's so much to tell them. The days fly around. This is my homeland, the place I was born. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart, it will lead me back home to my Donegal. And then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary's, to a shattered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones who've gone, and we'll hope that they're proud of their wandering son. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart, it will lead me back home to my Donegal. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart, it will lead me back home to my Donegal. Yes, my heart, it will lead me back home to my Donegal. old song, of course, called Home to Donegal. I'm going to finish up with this next one, folks. I want to say thank you so much to all the people who came along this evening, and indeed to the people who come along every single week. If there's one wish I have is that we won't be doing this for long more, and that we can all be out meeting our friends, enjoying ourselves. I want to give a big hello to all the hotels and the pubs and the bars, the places that supported me for so long. I really, really do hope that very, very soon all those doors will be open and all your staff will be back working and all the musicians hopefully will be out as well. In the meantime, to everybody, have a lovely, lovely Easter, and I want to wish the very, very best to everybody. Thank you so much for coming along, and may the road rise to meet you. Like the waves of the ocean flashing on the cliffs and more, the western winds blow all along the Galway shore. From the high walls of Derry to the rolling hills of Kerry, all across this Irish homeland, there's a welcome at the door. May the road rise to meet you, smile always greet you. May our friendships be always true and strong. As the sun sets in the west, I'll wish you all the best. Please God will meet again before too long. All the troubles of our world, we leave them at the door. Raise a glass to friends who passed, remembering them once more. May the look of the Irish be with you every day. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Let's live for today. May the road rise to meet you, a smile always greet you. May our friendships be always true and strong. As the sun sets in the west, I'll wish you all the best. Please God we'll meet again before too long. May the road rise to meet you, a smile always greet you. May our friendships be always true and strong. As the sun sets in the west, I'll wish you all the best. Please God we'll meet again before too long. May the road rise to meet you, a smile always greet you. May our friendships be always true and strong. As the sun sets in the west, I wish you all the best. Please God we'll meet again. Please God we'll meet again. Please God we'll meet again before too long. I wish everybody a very, very happy Easter, folks, and a safe Easter and a peaceful Easter to you and all your families. I have to say hello to Catherine Colbert before I finish. Sorry about that, Catherine, I totally forgot you. And of course, dear ma'am, hope she's keeping well and hope she's keeping safe in these times. Listen, folks, mind yourselves, okay? And thank you so much to all the people that came along this evening. Thanks for your support, as always. And hopefully, before long, we'll be all meeting up again. So listen, mind yourselves, enjoy a couple of Easter eggs, and thanks a million for coming along. Bye. Happy Easter to you all.